Welcome to my new UFOs. Hello, it is me, Kestrel, and you're on my krazorspoon channel. I don't know how to do these things, let's be real. It's super awkward. I'm trying to do a marketing thing. It's not working. So anyway, I'm just doing an update. I'm going to cut to the chase right now and promote this. So I have established a GoFundMe on the internet, and I will link that in the description below. And what it is a GoFundMe for my top surgery, and I am going to briefly elaborate on why I'm even doing it in the first place. So the reason that I am doing a GoFundMe at this point is for top surgery. And the reason that I can't afford it on my own just yet is because of a medical condition that I have alluded to and referenced multiple times throughout my past videos. And I'm at a point now where I'm not in debt. That's good. I'm not in debt with medical bills, but I've paid probably $6 grand on a condition that I have regarding lymphedema in my leg, where it is still swelling. It's been 3 years, and I'm talking from the hip down to the toes. It's still not diagnosed. Another reason that I don't cosplay a lot anymore is because I don't fit into a lot of my old pants. It's not that I've gotten bigger or smaller, it's just that my left leg has gotten considerably bigger than my right, so I can't fit into them, so I won't wear them because the costume makes me feel pretty crappy since I can't fit into it. I could get a larger pair of pants, but I would have to get all larger pairs of pants, and they wouldn't fit my right leg right at all, or my waist, or my ass, I mean my butt, or my bottom, or the front, or my hips. Did I say that? Or anything? Yeah, so it would be very disproportionate. And shoes, yeah, I can't fit into half of my shoes anymore. More than half. I literally wear like 2 pairs of shoes. Boots too, but they are loosened like 5 times more on my left leg. So that's also why I'm in a wheelchair a lot of the times in convention videos now, because I realize it's a compromise between me not going and me going, but not really walking around and standing much. I can still stand, I can still walk. My legs aren't immobile. It's not like I have joint problems or anything at this point, but standing for long periods of time in one spot, I can't do because the swelling coagulates and gravity is just forcing all of the liquid and swelling down to a point where I am incredibly uncomfortable. So a wheelchair is the way for me to go when I'm in line at a con, when I'm waiting around at a con, when my friends and I don't really have any plans and we're just hanging out. You might see me at a con in a wheelchair, and that is why. So there you go, it's explained. So to cut to the chase again, to cut to the chase of the chase, to cut to the chase of the chase, I started a GoFundMe because I could have accomplished this by now. I could have accomplished the top surgery by now. I'm 25 years old. I'm going to be 26 in July, and I have been working on being level-headed with my savings and financing my whole life, and I'm very stable, but I have enough to keep me afloat with my medical problems and my living situation, my pets, my life, like basic life. I don't really do a whole lot aside from drawing and watching anime. And writing Tane. Go check it out on Archive of Our Own. Another plug. I'm starting a new savings account now. I have about 3,500 in it right now. The surgery I'm looking for is 8,000. I have a full-time job. I pay rent. I pay bills. You know, the average adult life. It's going to take me a lot longer to get there. Years, probably, if I don't try to start this GoFundMe. And that is why I am asking you guys, because a long time ago I didn't really think that I could have a presence in other people's lives that I didn't meet in person. It's really hard to imagine that you're going along in your life and you have all of these passions and you want to share your passions, but you don't have means to connect to these other people. So what you do is you go online. So now, through DigiCotch Inc. and our cosplay videos, I'm able to connect to people online to socialize and to meet people and influence positively and watch people grow and come out of their comfort zone and expand and achieve. And it's a really cool thing that I'm extremely proud to be able to have that kind of presence in people's lives. And it's because of the internet, and it's because of you for actually going out of your comfort zone and watching something that you might not have known about until your friend showed you, or it was a suggested video. And that is why I am asking anybody who has like $5 to spare. Anything, literally anything, is helping in this case. And I have been really hesitant to even put up this GoFundMe page because I'm the type of person who doesn't want to, one, be a bother to anyone, which I know a lot of people can relate to. Two, I don't like asking for help. I have never my whole life, and that goes into feeling like a burden, which we all kind of know what that's like. Not because we are. Okay, just it's a feeling and it's an insecurity, but it's not because we are. The condition is still not diagnosed after seeing countless hospitals, countless doctors, having countless people look at me and check my health, my records, my blood work, do scans, the MRIs, the CT scans. It's still not diagnosed. So, going back to reasons I didn't want to do this GoFundMe is because I didn't want to admit that this condition is holding me back. And I think one of the things that helps people overcome obstacles in their lives is when they accept that something is holding them back and that they can get past it and that they can at least try to get past it, and they use the means that they have or take the measures that they need to take in order to get around it or get through it or get past it, whether it is on your own or asking for help. And in some cases, you have to ask for help. And there are a lot of people who have to every day ask for help because of disabilities or anything. This is that at this point, and I have accepted that. And the amount of help that Jazz gives me on a regular basis is absurdly considerate. I'm not going to go into that to make it seem like, woe is me, I feel bad that I'm doing this, but I really greatly appreciate what she does for me on a regular basis. My friends even have gotten to a point where they all understand the situation that I'm in, and if we're standing around, one of them might say, hey, let's go over here on the bench, we can sit down, and I'm like, thank you, that means so much to me, because it's hard to ask sometimes. Hey, like, I know we're all hanging out on our feet, but I literally can't do that for more than 20 minutes, and even 5 on a bad leg day is too much for me. I've noticed that asking for help isn't as painful as it seemed in the beginning. People are a lot more accommodating and considerate and compassionate and loving and kind than I ever expected. Yeah, than I ever expected. The people who care are so much more than I ever expected. And so, coming out from that, to get back into the GoFundMe, that's changed my view on asking online publicly for other people to reach out and help in addition to these gestures that my friends can give. And so that is why I'm setting up this GoFundMe, and I haven't actually put up an explanation on any of my personal accounts so far. So this is it. This is the one. And it's weird because I'm verbalizing it and I didn't really elaborate at all. I never went into it before, and here it is. So now you know. Anyway, I would greatly appreciate it if anyone could donate, if you could donate. If you don't have the money, that's okay. I understand that times are hard. Trust me, I understand that times are hard. It's if you have a spare 5 that you don't need. That's what I'm asking. Anyway, I feel really weird asking. I don't know how to ask. This is terrible. Anyway, so I've got this GoFundMe. I have an explanation on the procedures that I've gone through on the GoFundMe page where I kind of touch on the different doctors I've seen, scans, and all of that. Anyway, I have rambled on about this for way longer than I meant to, and I'm gonna cut it really short. So that is my GoFundMe, and if you have any money, any spare change, I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, I forgot to mention, when I meet my mark of $8,000, I'm going to film update videos throughout the progression of the top surgery. That's kind of an important thing, and I just totally forgot about it. But anyway, and what it is going to be is a tribute to you, everyone who helped or even supported me, everyone who got me to the 8,000 and the time that has passed to get to the 8,000. It's going to be a tribute. So I will do update videos on how I'm feeling, update videos on the surgery date. As soon as I hit that mark, I'm setting everything up. That's happening. It's happening then. And I'm going to call the doctor. I'm going to set up the appointment, and we're going to go in for a consultation, and I will touch on every single one of these as it's going along and everything in between. And vlogging will become a norm for this topic, even post-op, which is obviously an important thing too. That way, everyone who has been so involved all this time, who I haven't been able to connect to as well, who has involved themselves even further by helping out in this way, will continue to be involved throughout the progression of the top surgery. And that is just like a small thank you that I can give, because it's a huge thing in my life. There it is. It's for you. It's for you. It will happen. It will happen. It will. And here's my video saying that.